Hello, babies. Would you like to tune in to the grooviest podcast in the free world? That's right, baby. It's the M25 show. Right here on all social media. Everything you can imagine. Go to their website, www.m25show.com. Thank you. Right.
All right. Welcome back to the M25 show. My name's Albert.
I'm Steve.
Steve with the good mic.
Huh?
I said Steve with the good mic.
I didn't know it was my turn. I was waiting for the other two.
Yeah, usually there's a big buffer from the time I start talking until you have to join in.
Hey, are we on Instagram? I know I put it on, but because remember I restarted everything. I was having some difficulties earlier, and I restarted it. I didn't have the link on because you're supposed to go back to that link and click go. I never did it, so I don't know if it popped on.
I assume we are not then, because I
Probably
think
not.
Instagram is the one you have to go yourself and put it, start it.
Yeah, but remember I logged off to try to fix the mic problems. But when I logged back in, I didn't. I mean, it's here that says we are, but we're not, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I don't care.
Once you are live, if you stream, it's public. You'll find it at the top of your Instagram feed. It says you are live, but I do not. I mean, I assume I follow the show.
Yeah, it just didn't work.
Oh well. What they don't know won't hurt them.
Yeah, I just thought I'd do it since there's just two of us today.
Yeah.
But
a little something extra for all our. Well, I mean, okay, they both have legitimate reasons not to be here. We all know about Alyssa. You told me about Eddie, so it's all good.
This is.
And don't worry, we're just talking to ourselves. There's nobody watching on the live feed yet. They probably took off. They go. You know what? 9:15, no show yet. They're not doing it. They left us hanging again.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you have podcast people, you don't know anything about it. Maybe you heard a little bit about it on the pre-show. If you're watching on YouTube and Facebook in the near future, we just had some technical difficulties getting the show going. So
yeah, it all started out bad. That's it.
Well, better today than next week.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know about that.
What's going on next week?
Nothing. You never know.
Brittany's having second thoughts?
No, she's fine. It's our people. Our crew.
Well, we don't know. Alyssa could be back. Eddie, I don't know. With what you told me, I've heard of a lot of good guys who get involved in those situations, and it doesn't end up too good for them. So, Eddie, good luck. Stay safe out there.
I don't even. Yeah. I don't know.
You okay, man? You
no,
need a.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Let me see. Okay.
Okay, you got everything done?
Did it work? Okay. Okay. I said I would do this I'd put a comment on the thing. You know who this person is, right?
Oh gosh, I have to go read the comments.
Or you can't read the comments from your thing?
Yeah, I know who that person is.
Okay. Well, okay. She sent me a thing. Her I don't know if you heard about her grandbaby.
No.
That was born really premature.
No.
And they didn't know she was going to make it, right? So apparently today, it's been a while. And, baby's gaining weight and getting better and all that
stronger.
good stuff, right? Let me just read it. That'd be better if I read it, right?
Yeah.
God, I'm so upset today. So upset today, Alberto.
Hasn't been your day today.
No, but maybe this will cheer me up. Okay, so the baby's name is Aaliyah Faith. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see here. It says she was born a micro preemie at 24 weeks when she was born, so they didn't know she's gonna make it. Okay, but that was a while back. Now she's still little, but she's gaining weight, and she's
yeah.
I don't know how old she is now, but I know it's been a while. But anyway, you know how they have these contests. She's in this contest, Baby of the Year. I believe her mom put her in it, and I told her that I voted for it. You can do a free vote a day. You can do that, or you can pay for votes, but you can just do it for free. One vote, you click a thing.
One vote a day.
I said I would share it, so I you see what I mean? I wish it would have been on a day we're all here. We were running on all cylinders.
Yeah.
But that's the way it goes. But I said I'd do it, so we got to do it, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post the link in the comment box, and I want you to let me know if it works. This is for a friend of ours whose grandbaby is in a Baby of the Year contest, and the baby, like I said, was born premature. What did I say? A micro preemie baby? Is that what it's micro preemie baby?
Yeah.
She was born at 24 weeks, so she was very, very, very little. I don't think weren't sure if she was going to make it. And I'm going to post the link in our comment box. And if you guys are listening, or anybody listening, I know podcast people can't do it, but for the live stream people, if you hear it, it'll be in our comment box.
Podcast people, if I can get the link, I will post it in the show description, so you can go click on it.
Okay, I posted it. Should I wrote something on it, baby contest, or just that link? See how it came up like this? I don't know if it's going to work.
Trying to get to the page.
Okay. I'm going to put here. I'm going to do it again and put here is the link to vote. How's that?
Yeah, I see the link.
To vote for, what would I put for the baby contest? Baby, is it called Baby of the Year?
That's a Baby of the Year contest.
For the Baby of the Year. Vote for Baby Aaliyah. How do you spell Aaliyah, Alberto? A L
A.
Oh,
L I.
A.
Yeah, double A.
A
L I. Y A H.
Okay. Oh God.
What happened?
I wrote everything down and then I didn't tie it in with the link.
Well, I mean, the link's already on there, so.
Okay, well, they'll understand what it is. I wanted to put it together so it's all in, because our listeners are goofballs. They don't understand things.
It's right underneath the link, so I assume.
Okay.
I have a little more faith in our listeners than
all right,
and our Facebook friends than you.
All right. You know what? I'm so upset, Alberto. You know what I could do is
smoke a joint.
No, I'm gonna. If I pin the comment, it'll stay on the top the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. So there's the link. I'll fix it later after the show, or because if you don't explain everything out to the people that listen to the show, they're just not, the IQs are different.
I believe in our listeners and watchers, and I think they will do the right thing.
Well, I believe in their listening, but I don't believe in their reading.
I believe in their reading.
Okay.
More, I believe in their reading more than your writing.
I'm just very, I don't know.
You've had a rough morning.
Yeah. And then I even asked Randy, I go, hey, you want to come sit in on the show, And then he starts getting like he's a businessman, Well, you let me know a week in advance. And they go, well, just if you're free today, say, hey, yeah, I'm good today. And if you're not, you're not. I mean, what?
He's like, you have to call my secretary, and we gotta check the schedule, make sure he's not booked for something else.
Jeez.
Maybe he's out on a bike ride. You don't know.
No, I saw him. I was talking to him face to face this morning. He's like, I think I can do it. And I go, okay, cool. And he's like, if you let me know in a week in advance. And I go, how are you going to, what is that? I just asked you today, if you're free, you're welcome to come on and sit in. If you're not, you're not. I mean, it's no big deal. It's just either yay or nay. You don't have to rearrange your life to come on this show.
I think Los Fatsos have a spot on the KTLA Morning News this morning. So
I don't know. Albert, why don't you talk about our sponsor then? At least do that, so I can get my feet on the ground. I had everything moved under my feet today. I don't know. I'm going to have to sit down and have a talk with Eddie.
Well, I mean, like I said, he's doing good work today. I'll just say that much.
So you think he's doing good work, or he's trying to get some ass, or both?
Eddie's a good guy. If ass was offered to him, he might take it. But
of course.
I don't think he's going to be asking for it, or I don't know. But what I said earlier, guys who get involved in that, bad things happen. So Eddie, be careful.
Okay, I'll let you take over for a minute while I finish this up.
All right. Let's talk about Natural Wonders. At Natural Wonders, they create high-performance health and wellness products that spring naturally from the 7 natural wonders of the world. Natural Wonders wants you to be as clean and as beautiful as nature intended you to be. To them, you are the natural wonder. And right now, to help you out, Natural Wonders has probably the best deal on the internet. Go to naturalwonders.com, wonder spelled WUNDERZ. When you go there, you'll find all their fine products of skincare, hair care, shampoos, conditioners, face masks, even pet products now. Get your order, go to checkout, and you'll find the promo box. Enter the code, the M25 Show. Squish together, the M25 Show, and you'll get 25% off your order. That's once again at naturalwonders.com. Easiest way, if you're listening to the podcast, go to the show description. It is our top sponsor. You'll get the link, you'll get the code. You're watching us on Facebook, YouTube, probably not Instagram. Right behind me, the m25show.com. Up in the search bar, the address bar, you'll find a sponsors link. Click that. It is our top sponsor. Website, link, the code, everything's right there. And that's been naturalwonders.com. Where once again, to them, you are the natural wonder.
All right. Good job, Alberto. See, when you did all that, look at I got the thing up right. How's that look?
How's what look?
I put a new comment up.
Okay, I haven't seen it yet.
Let's see here. You didn't see it come up?
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay. So, Well, since we're here, what do you think about? Oh, everybody go vote. The link is on here. I got it pinned, so it's going to stay on the top. Just click the link and do your free vote for the baby of the year. It's a friend of ours. Please vote.
If you are listening to a podcast, go to the show description, hit the link, give this nice, beautiful child a vote.
Yes. Let's see here. Oh, what do you think about your dude Diddy?
I was wondering you're going to bring that up. I think that's why you're all messed up today. Yeah, you're a big P Diddy fan, and
I'm not.
It's been very hard on you.
I'm not a Diddy fan. Man, why didn't the guy run?
Why?
What? He know he's gonna get taken to court soon. They raided all his. They know they found something.
Well, I mean, this wasn't a new story. I mean, something happened a few months ago. Remember, and he wasn't arrested, but something they started looking into him, and I think this guy he just thought he was too powerful because if I remember correctly, like they raided a house or something. FBI went to get some stuff, and then like the next day he's like in Miami somewhere partying with his kids and stuff, and he probably thought, nah, they ain't gonna do nothing to me. I'm too powerful, and oh well,
Well, no,
get yourself arrested.
They raided both of his houses.
Well, there was something a few months ago. The FBI I think went looking for stuff, and I think the next day, like he just didn't believe that they could touch him, and I guess they raided his New York and LA houses and arrested him at the same time. So
okay, it doesn't matter how powerful you are, but he knows what's in his house. He got to know what's in there, right?
Or he got some bad legal advice, some lawyer told me, they can't go in yet or whatever, and they don't have a.
Yeah, but they went in months ago, a couple, 3 months ago. They raided his house, so that's what I'm saying. He's been kind of doing his thing, saying, it's all, he's fine. He didn't do nothing wrong, but they know they confiscated things. Now, people on the news assume that they got video. Maybe they hear things, but it wasn't said for a fact yet until yesterday. But when you hear that, if we hear that, that he's got to hear that, saying, hey, did you have any videotapes in your house or any guns or any baby oil or dildos or
that was 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
Especially the videos. I think the videos is what's going to get him. Video recording sex acts or whatever. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, he knows what he has in his house.
Yeah.
It'd be like if you're in your house and you take off and they raid your house and darn well you have 500 pounds of cocaine in your house. It's there, right? You're just, I hope they don't find it.
You're at work, your neighbor calls you, there's a bunch of cops and FBI agents going in your house.
Yeah, and you're it's there, but you're just going to go, oh, that's all right. I can't get in trouble.
And you probably didn't hit it. You weren't hiding it well. You weren't expecting a raid, so
it just doesn't make sense. You thought he would have ran.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know with these powerful people. I don't know if he thought, he's connected. He knows the right people, and they'll protect me. I don't know.
Who could he protect after the FBI raids your house?
I mean,
who's going to protect FBI?
There are people.
Yeah, but who? Well, give me an example.
I don't know.
Let's say he's done the worst crimes. How could you get out of it? I mean, he's got to go to court. He knows he's got to show up to court for something. He knows that already because he's already got his lawyers ready, so he knows something's going to go down.
What if he knows the prosecutor or the DA, and he goes, the DA can sweep it under the rug or something.
Well, I don't think they are.
They're not. He thought wrong.
I think he's done.
Yeah. Done which way? Done
no, he's
done OJ Vegas way or done Epstein way?
No, I think he's just going to go to jail. I think if he would have got let out on bail, he would have either killed himself or ran.
He probably ran out. He doesn't seem to me like the kill myself type.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if there's no way, like, let's say he wanted to run,
Yeah.
and
I mean,
they're watching him to an extent, but you would have to have a plan. I'm sure he had to be
well,
thinking of all this and putting his money different countries. So like, hey, if I split, I
yeah.
can be safe here and I got my money. He had to be at least setting it up, because you have to have a backup plan. You can't just go, man, I'm doing all these horrible things, right? I'm doing these these god awful things, and if anybody ever finds out, I'm going to be in big trouble. It's
I
not
don't
like
know.
he stole a candy bar. He was getting recruiting girls and having male prostitutes bang him for 3 days until they
And what
needed a
was it?
doctor to put them on IVs to get him back healthy again.
I think he was drugging them to the point of dehydration, and then
Well, that
him
too.
or his people. I mean, they were not taking him to the hospital. They were just giving them IVs right there at the house or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, does that sound like just?
Well, I mean,
that's just another day.
I it's thing. I can't put myself in their brains. I don't know. You see Epstein. You see all these evil people, and I mean, to them, this is normal. I mean, and he's
it's a
powerful.
normal
I mean,
lifestyle,
it's
but
not
they
like
know it.
it's
It's
not
a
like
normal lifestyle, but they know it's wrong. Like
yeah.
me and you, we could be doing something on we've been doing a podcast for a long time. We're doing something, and we know, oh, we can maybe get away with saying this. It might be a little racist, or it might be like this, but we've been doing it. Our people will understand, and most of them maybe will. But what if we say something that's way off the charts? We know darn well it's not right, but we're hoping that people know us long enough will go, oh, they'll understand our humor.
Or they don't know us. What they can, we have what show is this? 422. We have 421 shows in the bank. They no, they're not going to go back and
no. But my point is we if you're doing something wrong, if it's bad, just because it's part of your lifestyle, you're not supposed to do that. You just know it. I mean, me and you become billionaires. I mean, we still know right and wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay to have sex with somebody. Oh, that's cool. But when you're like, when you go overboard and you're hiring people and luring people in and telling them one thing, but basically getting them in a room with somebody and just having them bang the hell out of them for a few days. I mean, that's not normal. That's not a.
And God knows he's promising, I can get you record deals and all this and make you famous. Which is the other part.
Was he letting them leave when they were done, or did he let them leave when he thought they were done?
I haven't looked that much into it, but yeah.
I don't know.
It's
just
I don't know. It's not just wealth; it's wealth and power. And I mean, maybe he didn't even start out that way, but kind of like with Weinstein, I don't know how these things start up, but you get to that point that it's power. That I bet you a lot of these women, they want fame, they want a music career, and they I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm justifying any actions, but I don't think this just started from the beginning. This built up to wherever it got, and then it finally came crashing down on them.
Maybe the videos did him in. Maybe like there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I'll help your career if you do this and do this and do this and do this, and he doesn't, and then they're all pissed off, and they could tell somebody, and somebody go, well, you're stupid. But then as more girls come out, then authorities maybe ears pop up, and then they go. And if you have evidence laying around, it's like, dude, why don't you just get rid of it?
And I bet you, I mean, we haven't really dug into it, but it's like, it's almost like I think Cosby or somebody, like there'll be like one or two accusations, and people say, oh no, that can't be happening. I know him, and then it's, it just keeps going. But yeah, I don't understand these people. Like, if somebody if I was doing this stuff and somebody accused me and I somehow got away with it, I was able to convince the police, or the police just thought there's not enough evidence here to do
it's their
first of all I'm going to stop and I'm probably going to get rid of evidence unless people know there's evidence. But
yeah, that's the
I
dumb part of Diddy. It's like, dude, you
but
have
like
all these tapes of everybody. That'd be like Bill Cosby. They accused him of what, doping girls and then having sex with them, right? That'd be like Bill Cosby videotaping it for his own pleasure, and then they come and accuse him and go, I wasn't doing that, and they find all these tapes of him doing it.
Yeah, but like I said, this is, there's a mindset that I'm too big to get caught, and P Diddy, I think fits into that. He goes, I'm too popular, I'm too big of a music producer. Nobody will believe these other low people, and and you'll think you can get away with it. So that's why he goes, nah, they won't raid my house. I know people. Harry knows people in the FBI, top brass, but at some point, if there's too much smoke, they're gonna go investigate. They have no choice.
Well, the thing is that he knew they did. Whether he knows people in the FBI or whatever, they raided his house. It was on the news, both houses, on the news.
Well, like I said, there was another raid earlier on this year, and maybe he goes, he's still thinking, well, yeah, they did that, and he put out his statement, and nothing happened, and he was out partying and just moving around freely, and goes, I got away with it, and
Well,
I'm sorry,
why would you get away with it?
You're trying to rationalize it in yourself. I mean, I'm trying to put myself in a megalomaniac's head. Okay.
Okay. Well, he's okay. Whether you want to call him maniac, he's got a head on his shoulders. He's a smart guy.
It's the same thing as OJ. I'm sure he died thinking, no, I didn't do it.
Okay. No, but it's different though. You have to prove it.
We're still sitting here thinking, how can somebody do that? Why don't you think, if I was OJ, I'd lay low after I want to be,
no,
going into hotel rooms. I mean, it's in the head. I'm sorry.
So he doesn't know he has videotapes in his house. He doesn't know he has machine guns in his house.
He knows, but he goes, it's my thing.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, he's stupid. He didn't run.
Okay.
He doesn't think he's gonna.
I'm not saying he's not stupid.
He should have ran. He should have a good enough head on his shoulders, knowing, I don't care what kind of lawyer I have or who I know. They raided his house for a reason, because something's up.
Yeah.
If they would have had friends, they would have just let it all fly by. They would have just never even brought it up.
Or he thought, we had to raid my house, but look, I'm still free. They have nothing on me.
Well, they probably want to get him for good. You don't just go in there and go, oh, I found this. And we've all watched TV shows where they go, that's not enough. We need more. So just let him go, or let it go. Now, if they get enough evidence, they want to fucking put him away for a long time. But my point is he knows what's in his house. He knows they're looking for stuff. If you had somebody kidnapped in your
my basement.
Yeah. And that somebody's there and they're looking for that person. It's all over the news. And you hear, oh, the FBI's raided Alberto's house. And you're over there partying and somewhere else, and you see it on the news, and you're they won't find her. Darn well, if they find her, I'm in trouble. I better get out of Dodge.
He might thought they won't find anything on me.
You got the FBI going to your house looking for. There's some suspicion about something, whether they're going to look for Kit Kats or whatever, and they roll upon a kidnapped woman. The fact is, something's there, and it's got to be eating you up. Going, oh, I hope they don't find that woman I kidnapped or that kid I killed and have in my basement. I mean, you got to know. They may stumble on her or him.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. It's not.
Well, what I'm saying is he probably, I got the evidence, but they can't touch me. You're asking. We always get into these arguments, and I get tired of it because you're asking for things, and then here's a possible question. No, you're wrong.
I didn't say you're wrong. I'm just saying.
You're saying how could he? It's like, I'm throwing theories.
No, I'm just saying he should have ran. That's it.
Okay.
You're saying he doesn't think he can be touched, and they're not gonna see what they're looking for something, whether it's whether it's stuff that's bad or they're just, well, to me, you don't go into somebody's mansions to go look for petty things. You're looking for something that's been tipped off to you somewhat, and only he knows what he's done. We don't know. We've only heard rumors that, on social media and the news that, he likes dudes or something, right? I don't know. There's stuff like that.
I saw one story on social media yesterday
about dudes.
I think dudes. I guess he brought a whole bunch of rappers over and gave them drinks and stuff, and all of a sudden they're like, some of them are knocked down. There's one guy, he was there, and he's like, I don't drink, I only smoke, and so he didn't drink whatever they gave him, and then he's like walking around, and I guess Diddy and has some guy in the room, I don't know, with bodyguards or something, and they're pounding him, and he's allegedly put his phone against the door, so he has audio of this. This is all alleged.
Like pounding him like sexually?
Yeah.
Oh God.
And I don't know. I mean, this is just broke a few days ago, so.
Was this recently or was this in the past?
This incident, I guess sometime in the past, but this came out.
Okay.
You know how these go when somebody finally gets arrested, everybody comes out of the woodwork and I got evidence or this happened to me. But
you think he was messing around with Justin Bieber?
I don't know. From what I heard, this is why Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez got divorced. That during that first raid, I guess they found stuff because I think wasn't Jennifer Lopez with P. Diddy for a while, and they found videos and stuff, and they actually showed it to Affleck, and this is when it all went downhill. Once again, this is all
this
rumors
last time
that I've heard. That first raid earlier on this year, whenever it was, and
they were together before, weren't they?
Well, they were together at the time, and then
no, like
were they married before, way back, or were they dating? And then
they were a couple.
Yeah, and I think this was. Then they broke up, and then Affleck went with the other chick, that Jennifer Gardner, and they got married. I mean, this is way back, but I think something happened. I've heard rumors during the first raid that FBI got some videos or something, and they showed Affleck, and then that marriage was over.
Was she in the sex videos, or was she?
I don't have details of whatever was on those videos.
I saw something about that she was helping him get recruits of women, young women.
That is, I mean, I'm not saying this is a P. Diddy sex cult, but when you get when stuff like this happens, there's always women there who always recruit for the guy. So I haven't heard anything. These are all rumors and speculation. In case any lawyers are listening.
Why don't you get a woman's response or her thought? Carrie from Arizona is on
chat room.
Yeah, why don't you ask her what she thinks of why Diddy didn't run, or if he thinks he's just too powerful. I heard he was crying. He didn't get. He tried to get bail again. He started crying. I think this was today. Was that today? The second time he was trying to get bail.
I haven't heard of a second attempt.
I heard he started crying in the courtroom. Probably knows he's going to really have some sex videos in prison.
Probably knows he's probably going to be Epstein.
Imagine if they put him in with Suge Knight. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Cellmates. I don't know. I'm just waiting for those Suge Knights either. I guess Suge Knight has a podcast from prison.
He has a podcast in prison?
Well, I think no. What happened? I think he does it from his phone, and then I don't know how he gets it out, and somebody else puts it. Whatever.
Podcasts are so big, you could even be in prison and have one. So I guess our fate is okay.
I don't know. I don't know if it's official, like he's supposed to be doing it, but it's
he got a little setup in the little back of his cage.
No, I've heard a bit of it. It's he does it. I think he records on his phone, and I guess somehow he emails it out or something, and then he has cronies on the outside, and they put it out for the world. I mean, it's not like he has like a setup like we do.
He's probably like number one.
Probably right behind Rogan.
Carrie's asking what's going on. Do you got a question for her, Alberto? She said she caught the end of the convo.
Oh, man.
Carrie, what do you think about P. Diddy? And I was talking to Alberto, and I was telling Alberto I think he was dumb for not running, knowing that the FBI had raided his mansions a couple months ago, and Alberto thinks maybe he's
You just think
too
he's
big and
powerful.
powerful, kind of, to think, oh, he'll be okay. He won't. He might get away with it or whatever. What do you think? Do you think he's just he's all messed up in his head and he just doesn't know? He thinks he's the ruler of the world and nothing can touch him. And what about Beyonce? Was she getting pounded too back in those? What were those times called that those parties they were called? Freaky Fridays or something, or the videos he would get the women and they would call them freaky, where they did it for like 3 days in a row and the women were all so worn out they had to put them on IVs after.
Was it 3 Days in Paradise? I don't know.
It was something freaky. I don't know, something freaky Diddy weekend? Or something. So what did he do? He just sit back and watch it live and masturbate?
I do.
Or was he looking at the guys?
Probably looking at everybody.
Because they said he hired male prostitutes to just tear up those girls, fucking pound them all weekend.
I don't know.
Carrie's fingers are smoking right now.
I haven't read too much of the details, so. But typical media, I mean, when it first came out, they were focused on the thousands of bottles of baby oil and KY, and there's some real serious things going on here. So,
well, do you say that you hear they found the 300 and I think it's 384 dildos?
I didn't hear that fact, but
yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's true, but I heard that they found, I think it was 384. I don't know.
That seems kind of low to me, but
384 of them.
Yeah,
man, that's a lot. Shit. That's a lot of dildos.
If you're P. Diddy, I think there should be more. I mean, you got 1,000 bottles of baby oil, so.
So when all this is happening now, it makes you think back in the day. Maybe he did have something with Tupac's murder, and maybe even Biggie's.
Biggie was going to say something.
I heard that Biggie was going to leave his label. They were having some kind of money issues.
Yeah.
And it's just what I heard from reading things, I don't know if it's true that he was going to leave his record company. And that was his cash cow at that time, I guess. Diddy's cash cow, Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
Or whatever the hell his name is today. What's his name today?
Sean Combs. That's his given name, so.
Well, he's not going anywhere now. He's
cellmate number so and so and so.
Like, I guess I was trying to make a point. He had a chance to run.
Yeah.
I think he did.
Oh no, he did. I mean, whether just head out to I'm doing an event somewhere, whatever country won't extradite or something nearby, and then just skip and
And you have, I would think, he's doing all this stuff. He knows it's not, it's probably not legal. You think, okay, well, if I ever get caught, this is my plan. I'm gonna hightail it out of the country that doesn't have where they can't come get me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my money wired different places so I'm still rich, just in case.
Be like a Roman Polanski,
just split.
Where he went, he can't come back.
He died, didn't he? Did he finally die? Or is he still kicking?
I don't believe so, but I can double check it.
Because I remember the girl that he actually slept with. And they talked to her when she was older. She's older now, right? Yeah. And she says, "Oh, I'm cool. I don't have no." But the authorities don't think it's cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not up to her. It's,
yeah.
The way the legal system is I think usually the state you live in versus you. It's not, if I kill somebody and their family says, we didn't like them, we don't care too much, it doesn't matter. Roman Polanski is still alive.
Damn. Where's he living at? Is it in Poland or?
Oh gosh.
I can't remember.
He's somewhere in Europe.
That's crazy. He had to leave the USA basically the rest of his life.
I mean, he went on to still make movies.
Yeah. Well,
but I think
better than going to jail, I guess.
He was nominated for an Academy Award, and they were like, "Yeah, maybe we'll let him come to accept it." It's like,
see, Diddy could have went to Europe and still made records. Could have got nominated for a Grammy. You never know. Yeah. I guess Carrie doesn't have an opinion on Diddy.
Yeah.
So did you hear the rumors maybe Beyonce was getting some loving? I was talking to Randy. I go, hey, I heard Beyonce was on one of these freaky Diddy parties videos, and I go, hey, do you think she got pounded on one of those things? He's like, oh, that's probably. And I go, do you think Jay-Z's pissed? He's like, well, that's how probably they met. They probably met at Diddy's party. Yeah, you got breaking news?
Yeah, a quick look through Google shows nothing. So if it happened, they're covering it up.
Oh, okay. I saw something, that maybe they covered it up already. See, that's powerful where you say, hey, tell the media to take it down.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, that could have been Diddy. I have friends, even if they arrest me, I'll make sure on the news, they're putting my side of the story.
But she can't get in trouble for that, for just having sex. She was okay with it. It's the guy that put it together.
I'm not sure trouble, but I mean, it's like if she was recruiting, and I'm not saying she was, but if she was doing something else, then she's gonna get in. She could be in trouble, but she can always say, "I was a victim too."
I don't know.
And once again, to any lawyers listening, we're just speculating here. This is a simple hobby podcast show. Okay, we don't have any facts.
Either way, he's done. They're not going to let him out.
Yeah.
If they would have thought maybe, hey, he didn't do so bad. Yeah, we'll let him out on bail.
Hey. I'm almost 30 years ago. We thought, OJ is going to prison for life, and look at him. So, I said we'll see how the court system works out if he makes it.
Well, look at this. If OJ had a chance to at that time when it happened,
yeah.
If he had a chance to leave and get away,
allegedly he tried.
Would have. Well, no, he had to turn himself in because he wasn't getting away. He had the whole police squad after him. But I'm saying, say they never found him, and he had a choice. Hey, we got a plane ticket for you. You can get the hell out of here, never be seen again, or you stay here and fight it in court. What do you think he would have done? If we could say, well, let's say he did it, but everybody thinks he did it, right?
Like I said, he thinks he didn't do it. So,
okay, so you think he has a ticket, an airplane ticket, one way out of here, he'll never be seen again, or hey, I really didn't do it. I'm willing to go to court and my life or whatever. I'm willing to go to prison for life because I didn't do it. What do you think he would do? You think he would go to court because he really believes he didn't do it?
He probably would have.
Damn, crazy. Oh, you want to read Carrie's comment?
She says he will be okay. The famous always get their way. They have the money and connections to get out of it, and I'm sure that's what he believes. But
what about R. Kelly?
Huh?
What happened? He didn't have a good lawyer, or what?
I don't think R. Kelly. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what R. Kelly was in the music business. He didn't have the power.
He can't sing "Wings." But what was that? Beneath My Wings.
No, fly. No, was it "Fly Like an Eagle"?
No, that was Steve Miller.
No. There was I Believe I Can Fly. There we go.
I Believe I Can Fly. The guy had a lot of hit records.
Okay, but I mean, was he like a producer? Did he have a company? Did he have the connections, or did he just have fans?
He was a famous musician. I don't know.
Did he have enough money to throw around people, politicians, media? Could he, could he, it's, what do you mean? Like, I'm sure, the ABC morning show wants to have the next, big artist from Bad Boy Records or whatever it is.
Okay,
play the morning show.
So you're saying because, let's say he only had 500 million. He didn't have $1 billion. And that's not enough to get him out of the.
No.
He must know people. I mean,
there's money and there's power, and just because you have the money. I mean, it worked for OJ because he had the money, he could buy the good lawyers, and he had let's say a favorable social, system going. There were people who wanted to see the LAPD get their ass kicked. Okay,
so he was likable. Oh, OJ was likable,
and he was like, well, R. Kelly. I mean, he was already.
I like R. Kelly because he thought he pissed on girls, right?
Well, R. Kelly was already losing his shine leading up to that. Remember, OJ, this has happened out of the blue.
Well, what about who were we talking about? Diddy? What about when the video came out where he was kicking that chick's ass on video?
I mean,
didn't that hurt him at all, or is he too powerful? Where they said, oh, he wasn't really hitting her, he was kind of, helping her back to the room,
helping her put her makeup back on.
Yeah, her hair got in the way when he was dragging her.
He was just moving his arm and the hair got in the way.
Oh God! And when I was kicking, I wasn't meant to kick her. I was trying to, stretch the hamstrings.
There was a bug on her body. I was just trying to kill the bug. But I mean, like I said, this is, more than that. He's a mogul. He has a business.
So you and Carrie think he's going to get away with it because he's powerful and he's got connections.
I'm not saying he's going to get away with it. I think he thinks he's going to get away with it, and then
he thinks he's going to get away with it. So that's why he didn't run.
Yeah, he thinks, Well,
he deserves to be in jail
until the point. It's just like Weinstein. He thought he could get away with it too until it just comes crashing down, and then people just can't. Like I said, like I would not put it past them that they're calling these ABC, NBC, CBS, and they. No, and these companies have, these
Weinstein and Cosby, they were different. They had a chance because there was no proof, but he said, she said.
Yeah,
these guys are videotaping everything, and you might as well just have a live fuck show and invite the cops over and go, fuck it, might as well watch live.
might as well stream it on OnlyFans.
Yeah, stream it.
But I mean, it's I think Diddy thinks he's just more powerful. He has more ways to, I just Googled that and I can't find anything, and I'm sure. I mean, if I go to another search engine, but like I think if all this is true, all these video stuff, then at some point you just can't ignore it anymore. And it's,
so, do you think he'll Carrie says, okay, when you have the money, just pay the fine or do the time and that move on? Think he'll do a plea deal, or he'll do some time and then he'll be out and he'll just continue his life?
You can do the plea deal and send him to minimum security.
But how long? What are we looking at? You think?
Whatever, they'll give him 25 years and he'll only serve 5 or something for good behavior.
God. Really?
Yeah,
that's not even half.
Yeah, but I mean, if you can grease the palms,
So if you get 25 years and people, you can get out in 5.
I'm not saying you can, but you probably. I'm not saying you're asking me to predict the future. I can't, but I can say that's probably what he's thinking. If I can put myself in that mindset, well, if I had all this power and
So you think? Okay, what is your? Okay, I'm just asking your opinion.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's thinking, Kamala Harris is going to be president and she'll give me a pardon.
Oh. Well, what did she have a call with them and say, "Hey, vote for me, and I'll get you out"?
Or he's probably, some of those people are talking to Biden, on your way out, just,
do me a favor,
give him the Nixon pardon,
Probably called Biden and go, "Hey, remember that time I invited you to one of those parties and got you laid?"
Biden's on no.
So no. I got video.
Oh man.
He's on. Could you pardon me?
believe me, I wouldn't be surprised that there's powerful people in these videos, and that's it's
Okay, so that's another thing. What if they see these powerful people in the videos?
it's the whole thing.
They don't. Do they get in trouble or no?
It's the whole thing with the Epstein list. We hear about it, and there's alleged names here and there. There's Clinton, there's Trump, and then there's all these actors, and it's like, well,
but these are underage girls.
We've never seen the real list. We never seen anything, but there's people saying, I'm sure, it's not just we hear about the male prostitutes and these for lack of a better term, nobodies. But you have to assume, like, if this whole thing with Jennifer Lopez is real, I bet you there's powerful people, and and even if it's not the most powerful, it's not president and stuff. There's people who are friends with the president, and they're asking, hey, please do this, don't let me be destroyed.
Okay, so that even if that's the case, like you're saying, like basically, if he gives up the people, maybe he can get a deal, but I don't think if there are people involved, it sounds like he taped everything, so they don't even have to ask him. They can see it if they have the tapes of all of his whatever parties he was having and the sex parties.
You see it just the way we talk about it, how it is in that circle, and it's if there are powerful people, they can suppress, they'll. It's a world we don't understand, and you and I are here sitting trying to rationalize it. If Eddie and Melissa were here, they'd be saying the same thing. Oh, maybe I would have done this, that, but I know
what you're saying.
It's a world of money and power.
Would it hurt P. Diddy if he just said, you know what? I know what I did. I'm powerful. I'm all this, whatever. But why chance it? I'm almost a billionaire. I'm just gonna go to Europe or another country, and I'll just settle there for the rest of my life. He's already lived more than half of his life.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I'm looking at. I guess if he thinks he can beat it, good for him. But if he can't,
or he's probably sitting in prison right now, thinking of Epstein. Go, you know what? Yeah, I got the stuff from the powerful people, but they can get me here too.
Yeah, but I think they would, if they kill him, they would just kill him just because he recorded them. I mean, even if they kill him, they still know who it is. They have him on video. And according to them, they have his videos of all of his sexcapades. He's not even in it. It's other people.
Yeah.
It's other people having sex that I guess he got off watching. I guess he liked to watch, and can he just be happy having sex with whoever he wants, guys and girls? He has to have a setup so he can put it on his TV and watch.
I don't know. It's these powerful. It's like,
and people
power goes to your head, and I think like I say, this isn't starting in a vacuum. This wasn't going on in '96 or '94, whenever they were starting out. But as time goes on, it escalates. Somebody, guy or girl, went up to him and go, you give me a record deal, you can have this body all you want, and then it just escalates.
Well, I hope you had fun.
Yeah, you and I mean, we can think, the Magpie Podcast Network was a huge thing, and we had a bunch of 18-year-old girls coming in. I really want to have a podcast on the network. I want to be rich and famous. We're yeah. You know what? I you better be having your money in but I know
what you're saying. It's like, hey, you know what?
Right now,
I'll help you out. I'll help you out.
Now. Yeah.
That'd be like if I was going to help Carrie out, right? I say, hey, Carrie wants to start a podcast. I got you. Don't worry about it. We'll put you on our network. Just send me your underwear every week. Or, something where, and then I keep promising to put her on our network, and I never do, but I keep getting underwear in the mail. Right?
Yeah.
I hate the rich and the famous. People be following you everywhere.
I think she says, I hate to be rich and famous.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind.
I'll take the rich, not the famous. If I had the money, but like nobody knew who I was.
Oh well. He's done.
Eh.
Yeah, I'll send you dudes undies. You will never know. Oh God. You see? See, that's the thing. That's why I like to see him handed in my palm.
You want to see him being removed from the body.
Yeah, I want to see that. Yeah. I don't want that guy. Come on. What's wrong with you, Carrie? You're ruining my high.
Carrie's the new Cynthia, I guess.
You know what I do? I do want to we'll get back to Carrie's underwear in a minute, but I want to talk about something that happened that I'm not going to eat Pizza Hut anymore.
Uh-oh.
I used to like Pizza Hut a lot. Yeah, I got another story to tell, Carrie. Don't worry, I'll come back to your undie. Don't worry about it. I'm not. So here's what's going on. I like Pizza Hut, right? And I don't mind those Caesars. I would eat that all the time because it's cheap and it's good. It's good to me. But Pizza Hut is good, and it's a little more expensive. But so this is what happened.
Let's try
We ordered pizza, right? Okay, we ordered pizza delivery, and the information that we got on the phone was the drivers that they're going to deliver it, they don't carry or they carry change, because we asked if they had change because we only had let me see here, we had $40. Okay, we didn't have nothing smaller, and the pizza was
so $2.20.
It was like $25 or something. So we asked, hey, do you have change? They said, the drivers have change. So no harm, no foul, right? So apparently they came, and I went to bed because I needed to get some sleep. So Kenny, the driver came, and the driver said, oh, okay, it's $25, right? So Kenny only had 40, 220s.
Yeah.
And the driver said, oh, we don't carry change. I guess they used DoorDash. They used DoorDash driver.
Well,
I just found that out because when I found out, I called them because I go, they don't have delivery drivers? I guess they don't use those anymore. So anyway, but they said that they carry change. Okay.
Yeah.
They came, they didn't carry change, so Kenny paid $40 for a $25 pizza.
Jeez.
And
guy walked off with a $15 tip.
I guess so. So anyway, so they do that, and whatever. I'm not going to blame Kenny, but I did tell him. I go, next time, just tell him to leave.
Yeah.
We'll go somewhere else and get a pizza or whatever. But I called Pizza Hut and I go, hey, we just paid $40 for a delivery for a $25 pizza, and you said that your drivers carry change, and the driver that showed up said we don't carry change. So I'm telling this girl that's on the phone, right? And she said, oh, I'm sorry. She said, hold on a second. She didn't say, hold on, let me go get a manager. She said, hold on. So some dude gets on. And he's all, hey, what's going on? And I tell him, he's all, you'll have to take that up with the what was it, DoorDash? DoorDash? Yeah, you have to take it up with DoorDash. And I go, well, why do I have to take it up with them? Why can't I take it up with you? We ordered the pizza. I know they delivered it, but you have to work with them somehow. We don't work with them. And you gave us information that they carry change, and then they said they don't. So I'm explaining to this. I figured he'd say, okay, you know what? We'll give you a pizza on the house next time, or hey, how can we give you a coupon or fix you or give you a fucking kiss or something?
You're freezing up there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, podcast listeners. I'm sure he has a good point to make, but he's
okay. So anyway,
he is completely.
I'm telling
frozen.
him my thing, and he's all, I'm sorry, you had to take it up with DoorDash. And I'm all, well, no, I'm calling you. I'm calling you because we bought the pizza from you.
Up. You probably can't even hear me, so
I can hear you.
You're if you can hear me, you're frozen. So, I think Pizza Hut is pulling the P Diddy and cutting off your internet.
Tell me when I'm not frozen anymore.
Yeah, you're still all jacked up. He just popped in and out. I think you're moving. Well, you're breaking up. I don't know if you can. In and out. Now you're just throwing gang signs at me. Ora de vato.
That's not a gang sign.
Can you hear me or not?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right.
Can you hear me?
So we get. So I guess Pizza Hut. Yeah, Pizza Hut won't give you any credit. Too bad for you.
No, they told me to. Yeah, they told me to. They told me to. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
You can't hear me? Yeah, they told me to take it up with DoorDash. With DoorDash. And I go, well, I'm taking it up with you because you gave the information they had. That if they didn't have it, you shouldn't have gave the information out. He said, well, sorry, you got to take it up with him. There was no way he was going to say, you know what, we'll hook you up with another pizza next time, or some kind of something to, hey, we'll help you out. I said, you guys deal with them, so you guys need to call them and let them know, hey, they're supposed to have change and they're rolling around without it. To me, that sounds like they're probably stealing the money, or what, or they really don't roll around with change. I don't know. But he could have said, hey, man, you know what? I'll give you a coupon. I'll give you a free pizza next time. Yeah. And I go, dude, we just paid $40 for a fucking whatever medium pizza or whatever. I go, that's not cool. And he wasn't budging. He don't give a fuck. Sounded like a young kid. No. So I'm never eating Pizza Hut again. Fuck you guys.
Now time for our new sponsor, Pizza Hut.
I just thought that was not cool. What happened to okay, I'm sorry. Can we do something to keep you as a customer? Fuck, give us a free soda or something. Shit. Fucking grab my ass or something. Shit. You don't do something. Say
do a reach around.
Something. But it was just like, oh well, you get a hold of them. It's like, dude, your company's working with them. Why do I gotta go get a hold of what is it? Uber Eats?
DoorDash.
Or DoorDash, whatever.
I think. Well, remember when the minimum wage went up for fast food workers? So at that same time, Pizza Hut, I forget the other, but I'm sure Pizza Hut on their own, they said they fired all the delivery drivers and they go, we're just going to outsource that to these. I mean, we're saying DoorDash, but I mean, I don't know if they're just all of them, DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, and like whoever's available, they'll do the delivery.
That's fine.
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Fix their mistakes. That's fine. And it's not the customer's job to go and hunt down, what is it, Uber? Or what is it? DoorDash? Yeah, it's not our job to hunt down DoorDash and company and go, hey, look, this is going on. We got it through Pizza Hut, who's working with you guys. And I'm just a citizen. It should be Pizza Hut. They're the ones that fired their drivers and work. And they're working with these guys, right?
They're the ones who trained that person on the phone to say, no, well, I don't know. We don't have delivery people anymore. It's third party, or second party, whatever it is.
They don't have no affiliation together then?
No,
they just make pizza and then those people just pick it up and Pizza Hut gets the payment. And how did they get paid?
that I don't know, because I mean you did it old school, I guess. You guys called on the phone and you ordered your pizza. I mean, this is a new world. You do everything online. I have the Domino's app. I can just go order, pay for it, give the tip, and then the driver just comes, puts it on, either gives it to me or puts it on my doorstep and walks away. I'm surprised you even got somebody on the phone actually. But
well, we did. That's the only reason I called, because they told us what was going on and said, okay. If that was the case, do you think we would have paid $40 for a 20?
No, you would have paid exactly what you wanted to pay.
Yeah, or would have said, okay,
25.
We would have canceled or ordered some more stuff on top of it or something. At least give us the chance to.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't have this problem because you would have paid on your phone. I mean, that's the thing.
No, let's say we did what we did. We called on the phone.
Yeah.
And they said, hey, we want to order pizza, okay? Okay, that's $5. Did your driver take change? If they would have said no, and we know darn well we only have 20s. Yeah. We don't have anything $25 or $30. We only have 40 and up. We would have said, okay, well, let's order another pizza.
Steve's rolling in those 20s.
Well, no, I'm just saying
I know.
We gave us the opportunity to order something else on top of it to make them bigger, or just say, you know what, we'll cancel, thank you anyway. Yeah. Next time, now that we know, we'll make sure to have the right change.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. I don't know what their problem is over there. I don't know. You might be the first.
We got in. We got in on the phone. So yeah, that's how we thought you still ordered. I mean, shit. We just called like old schoolers.
Somebody was sitting at the counter like, "What the fuck is that?"
They probably didn't even know what to say. Going, "Oh, you want a pizza? Okay." Drivers? What are drivers? Oh yeah, they got change.
I mean, it hasn't been that long, but I guess really, I mean, it's you did it old school.
That's why I'm going only to Little Caesars from now on.
Let's go to the order on your phone and just pick it up.
I use Little Caesars app where I order it and I pick it up to the little doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, Little Caesars, if you want us to be a sponsor of ours, I'm all in. I'm all yours.
I had one problem, I guess.
Oh, why do you say that when I just gave out everything I'd give to them?
I don't think they're calling us, but I always do it, and it's always worked. I think, I don't know, like almost 100 pizzas I ordered there, like maybe 2 or 3, like I've only had a problem with. So
like wrong pizza.
One time they didn't. I don't know. They never loaded it. They were like holding it in the back or something. And I'm in the parking lot for half an hour because they give you a time. It'll be done between
and it says it's ready.
So let's say it was 6:30. It should be by 6:30, and I get there just maybe 6:27, and it's fucking like over past 7:00, and I'm still waiting out there. And like, we're getting it ready for you. And I had to finally go inside. And they like, I think underneath the counter or something. Oh yeah, here it is. Like, what the fuck?
Oh. Man.
And then the last time, I forget what happened. I think the machine was frozen or something, and like it wouldn't scan my code. I had to ask at the counter, and then you had a whole line of people, they want to order the pizzas, and it's like, I'm gonna fucking cut ahead of them. I just want to say, my pizza's in there, I can't get it out. I do that, and I get punched in the back of the head or something. Somebody gets all mad. Oh, this guy's cutting. It's like, no, I just want my fucking pizza.
Hey, you could have been worse.
But overall, that is a good service from Little Caesars. I love that. The pizza portal.
Yes, I loved it. No more Pizza Hut. Sorry, Pizza Hut.
Well, order online or on the app next time.
Never. Nope. That one guy, he ruined it for. He ruined the whole thing. I tell you, all it takes is to give a customer a bad experience, and they won't eat there.
So what's the Steve shit list? It's the Walmart Supercenter or the Walmart grocery store.
Walmart grocery store.
Black Angus.
Only when that dude's working there.
And Pizza Hut.
That's right.
If you're any of those 3 companies, don't bother advertising with us. We don't want your money.
Don't want it. Don't want no part of your asses. They don't understand that one. You know what? A lot of these today, there's a lot of kids they give kids to be a manager of a whole business like that. And you know what their thought is when you say, "Oh, I'm going to take my business elsewhere." Okay, that's the way they think.
Hey,
they think, okay, we'll see you later. No biggie. Okay, well, that's fine. But that's the mentality. It's like, they don't know. I mean, like if I tell you this, my story about Pizza Hut and the bad, how they didn't even try to make it better and go, hey man, we'll give you a free pizza next time. We're sorry about that. We're going to have a talk with Uber Eats or whoever that is, DoorDash, something to make the customer happy and like say, hey, I'm sorry you paid $40 for a $20 pizza.
Well, first of all, they have to have talk with whoever answers the phone, and they have to tell me, we don't have drivers, they don't have change.
He could have explained it and said we don't have drivers. He could have explained it, but because of the mess up, he could have talked to an employee later, whoever it was. They probably don't know unless they get on the phone and see the name that took the order, I guess, right, over the phone.
I'm surprised they got your address right. I don't think these people know how to write down addresses.
I don't know. But that's the mentality. They don't care. It just doesn't sound like people care. It's like, okay, if we lose your business, that's okay. Like when I said, I'm not going to be buying pizza from you guys anymore because I don't think you handled the situation right. And you say, okay, I'm sorry that you feel that way. Okay, bye.
Well, to them, that's the way it is. I mean, sorry, but I'm in the customer service business too, and sometimes I don't know how.
Yeah, but I had a legit thing. It's not like I'm a every day or every week shopper where I go in and I gotta complain about something. I paid $40 for a $20 pizza. No. Anybody should be upset about that because they told me they had change and they didn't. And my kid, he just gave him the money, and I can't blame him, but I told him next time that happens, that's how you teach your kids. Just don't do it, and we'll go somewhere else.
The next time you go, here's the 20 and get the hell out of here.
Or just say, no, I don't want it. And then they could go back to Pizza Hut and go, oh, he didn't want it. And say, why? Well, because I didn't have change. He's like, you're supposed to have change. And then let them deal with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dev.
Yes, Dev that happened.
Who's David Dev Kemanure?
I don't know. He says he's a big fan. Dev Kumoni, I think. Kumanure. What the
Dev Kemanure.
That says Kumoni.
I'm sorry, Dev. I was on a rampage about Pizza Hut.
And hi to David. Nice seeing you. I mean, we missed you for a few weeks, but yeah, Pizza Mania did burn to the ground. So, no truth to the rumor that they gave Steve bad service. So,
Pizza Mania.
Yeah.
Now I've only ate Pizza Mania a couple times. I don't really.
Well,
I mean, it wasn't my thing.
You're not going to be eating for a while, so.
Well, I mean, everybody raved about it. And I remember I tried it and I said, it's okay.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, I don't want to be talking about pizza. That sucks that it burned down because, for one, it's somebody's business and two, people work there. And three, people like it.
I mean, it means a lot to people, I think, here in the city. We live in the area we live. It's well known. I know worldwide, nationwide, and you might not understand, but it's, wherever you are in your community, you have that one spot that everybody loves. And that's, when we talk about Pizza Mania here where we live, that was our spot, this community spot. Maybe not Steve's, but I liked it.
Yeah, well, see, you liked it.
Yeah,
I like it. I mean, it was okay to me too, but it's, like you said, it means to certain people, it means something. I mean, like I said, what would something that means something to me? I can't even think of a food place that means the world to me.
Like Angus.
It doesn't mean the world. Like I'm gonna die or something. I'm just like, all right. That sucks that it burned down. I would feel bad for the owners because they lost, they have to rebuild.
And David, it wasn't just Pizza Mania. It was the whole strip mall. So the Mexican restaurant, the liquor store.
I like the Mexican restaurant. I used to eat there all the time.
I only went there one time. So,
but
I mean, it was very good. Yeah.
Okay, so Carrie's, what is the best pizza out here? Is it Pizza Mania to you, Alberto? I mean, she's probably talking about California. So, but we can only talk about our area.
No, not Pizza Hut anymore.
Not Pizza Hut. Fuck no. Never. Never go in that place again.
It's. I mean, pizza is one of those things that you're either the kind of person who wants the chain pizza. You want Pizza Hut, Domino's, Little Caesars, or you want like the independent mom and pops, and they. The thing about them and like Pizza Mania was like an independent mom and pop, or just I think a couple of friends who started the pizza. It's like they're gonna put more, let's say, love into the pizza. They care about more. These chains. It's just, I mean, it just get them out. So
I think it's what they're saying is the customer service.
And that's
now, if you're kind and you get to know the customers and you're good to them, what do? You start liking it because you like, of course, you have to like the food too. But when you're treated right, you want to go to somewhere where you're treated right. And I'm cool with that. I really didn't go to Pizza Mania that much to know them that well. But if that's the case, like how you talk, how everybody really likes it, I can imagine it's like you said, it's a mom and pop joint, but they're probably really friendly and good to their people. Yeah. And they probably had a big, there's always busy all the time.
Well, I remember, like I said, when they told you told me I'm not going to buy anymore. It's like, hey, I don't know this guy, but he's like, whatever, dude. I'm getting orders right now, and pizza. Yeah. I mean, to him, it's just a job. To Pizza Mania, to these mom and pops, this is their business. So
that's their one store right there.
You have to be super rude to them before they fucking stop caring about you. If it's one of these chains. You're just another customer, and he hung up the phone. It's like, oh, what do you think? We're going to shut down because he's not going to buy another pizza from us? Yeah,
like I can say this about Pizza Mania. Like, say I went in Pizza Mania and I bought a pizza, and I was going to sit down, right? Or just say like I sat down and I had Kenny go up and pay for the pizza, and let's say it was a $20 pizza and they charged them $50 by accident. Came back and I go, hey, where's my change? There was no change. It was $50. And I went up there and go, hey, I think you accidentally charged my kid. And they probably look at it and go, oh man, I'm sorry. You know what? Here's a free pitcher of soda. I'd be like, damn, these guys it's good. You don't have to, but just the fact that you care.
Probably give you your change and no, sorry for that. Here's
or probably even say, hey, pizza on us.
Yeah.
Just to keep you coming every week. That means a customer is gonna, at least that person's gonna come back every week and buy food.
Yeah.
And that's what I would do.
When you're a chain, whatever. It's
bastards. So I guess it's Pizza Mania. Did you answer her question? She wants to know what's the best pizza out there.
I mean,
I'll let you answer.
Well, here. I mean,
yes, here in our area.
Well, no, I mean, I'm sorry. I guess, yeah.
Because she knows we're in California. We're in California. She's in Arizona.
But I mean, if you're in Long Beach,
your opinion,
I'm sure I can't answer that because I haven't eaten at every pizza place in Southern California. Sorry.
The pizza that you've eaten, what is the best pizza around? I'm sure she means the pizza that you popped in your mouth.
That's the one I've had the best. But I mean, okay. I'm sure somebody's listening to us in Long Beach. They're going to say, "Oh no, there's this place over here, and it fucking kicks ass." And actually, I think there might be another Pizza Mania out there.
Well, I guess she could have worded it different. She could have said, "In your guys' opinion, what's the best?"
She's
pizza.
She's doing the thing you used to do. You asked me about something. You at the restaurant? Yeah, it's good. What's the best?
Well, when she says what's the best pizza out there, I'm answering for me when I say, if I say I like Little Caesars, that's what I like. That's best to me. I don't know. Alberto may hate it, but to me, it's the best to me.
You're gonna get laughed at by the world.
I don't give a shit. I'm also saving money. It's just fucking. Yeah. It's just cheese on a fucking bread.
You can tell the difference if you eat at a good.
I know one thing. I'm not going to pay $30 for pizza when I can get one for $6 or $7. That's, it's going to fill me up. I mean, I'm not going to. If I'm going to eat good, I'll go get a steak. I'm not going to get a cuisine pizza. I'll spend $30 on a steak. I'm not going to spend $30 on a pizza. But that's me. Some people go out there and spend $30 on one pizza because it has what? What pizza can be really expensive like that would be cuisine?
I mean, you're talking about almost California Pizza Kitchen, Wolfgang Puck,
There you go. Yeah, it's like elegant eating.
Put lobster and some French
lobster
cheese on it. Yeah, if you're into that stuff. I mean, pizza.
If you love pizza and you like all that expensive shit like caviar and lobster, then hey, I guess that would be the thing.
Yeah,
I don't know. So basically, Carrie, Alberta likes Pizza Mania. I've had it a few times. It was okay. I'm not a big pizza eater, so Little Caesars is fine for me. Pizza Hut used to be on my radar, and not anymore. And I remember when I'd say Pizza Hut, they go, "Yeah, it's good, but it's expensive." I never thought it was. I mean, it's more than Little Caesars, but I didn't think it was that expensive.
What pizza? Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut.
Yeah, I mean it's.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm glad I quit.
I mean, so you're a Domino's man now?
No, I don't like the little beads on the Domino crust. What is those little crumbs? Crumb balls. I don't like that. What is that shit?
I don't know. It's not breadcrumbs. It's I don't know. Just
when you might be some all laying on the bottom.
Might be some kind of seasoning or something.
It's like they season the hell out of the crust with that stuff. I don't know. I'll eat it, but it's not my. I can only have a few slices, but like Little Caesars, I can eat a half a pizza. Pizza Hut, I would have been able to eat a lot of the slices.
Yeah.
I remember Lascari's when Lascari's was around. I liked that pizza.
They're still around.
Yeah, but they say they changed owners. The pizza's a whole different. They don't deliver no more.
And that happens too.
Huh?
And that happens too. These places change owners. Pizza Mania, I guess, was owned by the same guy. Well, one of the two, I guess, was still the owner. Just like the track, people used to love it, and I mean, there was always a crowd out there. And now they changed owners, and things are different.
Yeah, it doesn't taste the same. You don't go back.
David says there's a pizza place near me called Rocky's Pizzeria in Montclair. Their supreme pizza is good. They load it up with toppings. Pizza Hut and Domino's quality kind of went downhill. I never cared for Popo John's either.
Oh, yeah, Papa John's. I had Papa John's a couple times. It was all right.
I ordered it one time, and it's like I never cared to order it again.
Yeah, it's like.
But pizza is one of those foods. It's almost like, do you want to go to, McDonald's, or you want to go to like, one of those kind of like restaurant burger places? There's a difference. There's chain, and then there's one restaurant. Family members own it, they care. So, and pizza is one of those things you can have cheap but good, and the more you're supposed to get better quality the more you pay. Because even Pizza Mania was more expensive, let's say Pizza Hut and Domino's, but you could tell the difference.
There you go, guys. There you have it.
That's been Pizza Talk here on the M25 show.
I'm not into pizza that much, but I guess that's why I'll settle for Little Caesars, because I guess if I was a big pizza lover and I needed the best, then I would pay more.
It's the same thing with like people who love coffee. They have their big brand. It's like to some people, just give me that freeze-dried Folgers.
Yeah, you're right. Some people, hey, if that's their thing, they'll pay more money for it because, this is the way it is. Same like with beer or something that you drink, or like Five Guys, like David says, it's expensive, but it's good. If you're a big burger eater, to me, that's the place to go. In my opinion, and it's expensive.
Yeah.
But if you want a big burger and a lot of fries, that's your place.
Or if you just want some run-of-the-mill burger just to put in your mouth, then go get your Big Mac combo.
Yeah. Go to McDonald's, get a burger there. Quick burger.
Because piggybacking on this, David says like Mickey D's versus In-N-Out or Five Guys. Five Guys is a big chain, but I mean, I think they're still In-N-Out. They're still into the quality, and McDonald's is more like mass produced. Get them in, get them out. Carrie says, if you can afford your addictions, you will buy it. So.
Yep, of course.
And even like with the pizza, I mean, I've been to Little Caesars a lot more than I've been to Pizza Mania. But if I wanted a good pizza, like the last time I went, like a few months ago, I was sick for a few days, stomach flu, whatever, and I'm recovering. I go, you know what? I want to fucking treat myself. And I went to Pizza Mania, got myself their pastrami pizza, which I love.
Of course, if you want something, you'll pay for it if you really want it and you have the money.
And if you don't have the money, you'll go steal it.
Well, I don't know about that. That's pretty heavy addiction to go steal pizza.
Or steal the money for the pizza.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just if you like pizza, you want to eat good pizza, I guess. Yeah. If you don't really care for it, but it's just a meal, like, some people just eat meals because, what are we having tonight? Well, we're having tacos. Oh, okay.
Taco Bell it is.
Where are we having Taco Bells from? Taco Bell? Are you going to make homemade tacos? I'll eat either. I prefer homemade, but hey, I'll eat Taco Bell or Del Taco, or I mean, I'm not going to, it's no big deal, but I do prefer like a homemade, or if there's a Mexican restaurant that makes really good ones, I'll pay some extra money for a good taco or a burrito.
It's thinking back, there's the El Torritos, and then there's the family Mexican place. You're going to get a little better food in the family Mexican place, probably. Might be a little more expensive.
El Torito probably, but you want to compare those two to like Del Taco and Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I mean, they're eatable, but they're not a restaurant style.
Oh man, the El Torito is a little more upscale. I don't know if there's the chain Mexican. I mean, Taco Bell versus a family Mexican restaurant. Yeah, that's a little different.
Yeah, but you'd eat Taco Bell if you were like on the run and go, I just want a taco and a burrito, and
I'm hungry, I'm on the road.
Yeah. Or you're on lunchtime, you only got a half hour lunch or something, you just run up and get something quick. So Carrie, basically, everybody has different taste in the pizza out here. That was a pretty broad question, I guess. Yep. There is no best anything out here.
like David says, if you're in our area, Pizza Mania. If you're in Montclair, it's Rocky's Pizzeria. And everywhere has the spot.
I'd even eat Costco pizza. They're pretty good too.
Costco pizza's pretty good.
Nice cheese. I like it cheesy. Lascari's. I don't know why that keeps popping in my head. I just remember when they put cheese on that thing. Oh my god, it's so much. It's a lot of cheese on it. When they used to make it. Apparently, they don't do that.
Yeah, they gotta cut costs somewhere.
Yeah, something they're saving money, so they do thin crust. It's all thin crust now, and the cheese is real light and
cheeseflation.
God damn. So anyway, David, now that you're on here, I need you to. Can you see in the? Is the thing still pinned on the comment thing, Alberto? On the comments, a friend of ours is her grandbaby is in a baby of the year contest. Is that what it's called, Alberto?
That's what it says.
Baby of the year contest. If you guys can go on there, click the link. It's in the comment box, and vote for the baby. It's a friend of ours. Yeah, it's a free vote, so you don't have to.
Yeah, it's pinned on there.
Yeah, you can vote free every day. I think I don't know how many days are left. What, a week or two or something like that?
Yeah.
So if you guys can do that, that would be nice. The baby was born a micro preemie, so they didn't know she was going to make it, but she's been growing and gaining weight, and she's doing good and living life. So that's good. Tony's Little Italy Pizza in Placencia. And there's pizza everywhere.
If you like deep dish.
There's Tony's Pizza out here too.
David knows all the spots, so
I guess so. Yeah. There's a Tony's out here too, in there. Over there by you know what I'm talking about.
I think there's a lot of Tony's. I think that's like
our Tony's. Our Tony's
it's one of those like Mom's Pizza. A lot of people are gonna name it. It's like Tacos Jose or something.
Where's there another Tony's at?
I guess there's one in Placencia.
Well, in our area, Alberto.
I don't know.
We're talking about our area in I'm not gonna say our city, but
we said it before.
Of course there's a Tony's in San Diego, I bet, in I don't know, any city you can pick. I know there's a Tony's that people talk about a lot around our area. Over there by the flame broiler. Is it where it is? Where the flame broiler is? Or
I believe so, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? It's like hidden in the back.
I know where it is.
I don't know.
And if they want to advertise, we'll take their money. And
why don't you go down there and see if they want to be a sponsor.
We'll disclose our location just for them.
I'm so upset.
Oh, you were in such a good mood. Come on. Don't
I was, but then I think about how everything came crashing down today. Everything came crashing down. Just
a little issue with your microphone. We got it all settled.
That's not even that.
Well,
I have to sit down and have a meeting with Eddie.
Oh God, Eddie's doing some good, dangerous work. So,
I'm surprised you're defending him. You're the first one to say that. When he wants to step out or get away, he's like a fish.
He's probably in bed drinking a beer. Like, fuck those guys. He's saving all his energy for Brittany Beep.
He's probably at Tony's Pizza.
He's probably out front of Pizza Mania crying.
Oh no.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, I think it was what was it? A week ago or whatever? It was last week. Yeah. He missed the show, and
yeah, he didn't come last week either.
He's not gonna be on until Pizza Mania rebuilds.
It's very, I don't know. I don't know. I have nothing to say.
No, David, I guess they got the poll fixed. It's just
I even forgot why he was gone last week.
He's doing some secret work today.
All of a sudden now he's doing what I told you he's doing. Now all of a sudden he's doing the work of the Lord. It's incredible. It's something. It's something different all the time. I'm telling you, Alberto. Remember when you gave us the thing about people? They got caught in that river and they never were found again, and then he got lost in Mexico. There's so many. He's got so many stories, and then his phone. Remember, his phone got lost in Mexico, and he wasn't even with it.
His phone ended up in Colombia, and he was in Mexico.
I don't know. And then, yeah, the microphone was messing up and I'm trying to fix it. So we had started the show late.
We made it an hour and a half.
Then I had the show to go. I said, you know what? Today, since it's just two of us, I'm going to stream it to Instagram. And then with the mic issues, I shut everything down, put it back up. And I forgot to, I had to get a new link for Instagram to paste it on here so Instagram people could watch the show. And it didn't work because I forgot to paste the thing.
Oh, well.
Just, when things like this happen, I get it just throws everything out of whack.
You know what, Steve? I'll go to on my Pizza Hut app and send you a pizza on the house.
I don't want a pizza. I don't want a pizza. I want panties.
Well, Carrie, I think it's gone. I see one eyeball up there, and I'm assuming it's David. So
probably. Yeah, they don't like the way this show turned. They don't like the way it went about today. You can't see. We're talking about how customer service is a good thing. Look at us. We showed up late.
Yeah.
People expect us at a certain time.
We showed up. That's the
important thing.
Showed
up. We're just out for ourselves. Yeah, that's fine. But people are going to go, hey, wait a minute, man. I was sitting here waiting for 20. How long? What time did we come on?
Half an hour late.
They're sitting there waiting. They're waiting there with their beer and, hey, man, we're going to have some good laughs today. 20 minutes go by. Where are these motherfuckers at? They say, you know what? We're out of here.
You know what? They're kind of used to us. It's just not showing up.
No, we never not just show up. We never not just show up.
No, we have.
Everything with Eddie's excuses always has to do with an electrical or technical difficulty he's having. Yeah.
He's probably selling that copper wire he stole last week.
I don't know what he's doing. Oh, well, is there anything else you need to run by anybody before we get out of here?
Nope.
It's already after 11.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we did the hour and a half. At least we did that.
Okay, so next week we are not coming on Thursday. We're not going to have a show on Thursday, right?
We're having a show on Friday. Whether or not I'd be here, it's still up in the air.
You still don't know, huh?
Nope.
Okay, well,
I'm sure you
I hope somebody else comes on, or is it just going to be me? This is a special show that I put on, and I hope Eddie shows up at least.
Tell Eddie not to schedule any charity work.
All right. Okay, so we're not going to have a show next Thursday. We're going to have it on Friday instead. We are having Brittany Beep on, which is a Britney Spears
tribute
artist. And she's going to come on and, have an interview with us. Tell us, apparently they tour up around in Torrance and Huntington Beach in that area. So it's in our neck of the woods.
But it's too close to the ocean for Steve to drive out there, so.
Well, like I said,
sorry.
For people listening that want to see a Britney Spears tribute, if you live in California
and want to get killed by a tidal wave,
well, that's up to you. You can do whatever the hell you want. We're just here to promote them. That's all.
Yep.
You don't seem to have a problem with the beach, so what are you talking about?
I'll probably be busy that day.
You don't like Britney Spears?
If you look at the scroll, there it is. Next scheduled episode, Friday, emphasize September 27th.
Oh, yeah. Look at the bottom right there. That's when we're having the next show.
And
we also have, I just found out last week, we have a phone number where you can leave a text or a message or something, right? Just text message, right?
Just text message. No voice stuff.
No live calls, no voice recording, leaving message. You can only text our show. We have a phone number for you. You can just text us questions or whatever you want to say. If you want to come on the show, you're an actor or musician, business person, or
you can contact Steve directly.
Well,
I don't book guests. There it is. 562-739-7029.
So what should they
us a
text then?
message.
If they want to share a story or something, or
Comment, question, story, death threats, we'll take them all.
if you got a question for us, send it through a text message at the number on the bottom of our screen here for the live stream watchers. And for the podcast people, if Alberto, you want to give the number out by voice so they can hear it.
I have to go to the website now. I'm not going to wait for the whole scroll.
Oh, you don't want to wait for the whole damn 10 commandments we got written down there?
Yes. Once again, 562-739-7029. And we'll be adding it to the show information on the scroll down on your podcatcher. Go to the show description. I'll add it there too.
The podcatcher, what's that?
Your podcatcher, wherever you listen to, iTunes,
Okay.
Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube Music. Rest in peace, Google Podcast. I used to love you.
Shit, damn it, Jim.
I mean, they just went away. We didn't break up or anything. It wasn't a Steve Pizza Hut kind of deal. Google Podcast just went away.
So what are you going to put on there? You'll be able to put the phone number on the podcast links. I mean, on the podcast
description
platforms. Oh, okay. You put them on the prescription.
The prescription, yes.
So, like when you say the M25 show episode, and then the phone number will be after it.
As you can see in here, people, Steve has never listened to a podcast or.
I didn't know we had a phone number.
Well, you're acting like you didn't know this. You had a description to the shows.
I know we have descriptions, but I'm asking, is the phone number like after the description? Like in the heading right there?
No.
So where's the phone number? You said it's on the people's podcast platforms of choice. How do you add it? What do you add it on?
Well, I'll be adding it out here. I'll have to go show you.
Okay. So like when they go, let's say they go to Spotify and they look for the latest M25 show episode, and they go there and they push it right to play it, right? Oh God.
So sorry for the glare, but I mean, there's the episode up top, and then you can play it, and then sorry, it's all blurry, but down here, everything, all the information.
Oh, okay.
You can kind of make out natural wonders down there. That's when you hear me say, go to the description. You have the link and everything.
I gotcha.
That's what I mean, and I'll be adding the phone number there too.
Now I understand where it's at. You just look down on all the info. Okay,
Steve's learning something.
I don't know. Isn't it enough that I do this?
No.
I gotta go and look at all the information that was typed up and everything.
This is bare minimum doing this.
This is well, I also used to get everything set up and everything. Now you have a little hand in it and see how it is, right? So I'm not like I was never doing nothing else. Oh, am I freezing now?
No.
All of a sudden?
No, you're not freezing. You're good.
Okay, so next week we're not going to have it.
I was going to ask if David is still there. How do you like the new blue background here?
You want me to answer for him?
No, you can say. I will take his answer off the line or whatever.
Okay, so before we go, I just want to say one more time. Next week we're not going to be having the show on Thursday. We're going to have a special Friday show next week, and we're having Brittany Beep. She's a Britney Spears tribute artist. She's going to be on next Friday, and she's going to do a little performance for us. And if she's got to do acoustic, she's got to do acoustic. But she says she's going to do a professional microphone, so we'll see if that helps. I don't know. I talked to some people about the problems we had when people come on and the music gets loud, how it gets sometimes muted and muffled. And a lot of people said something about the microphone, so we'll see. Maybe they have to use some kind of special microphone on their end. You know, it seems like we're doing everything good on our end. It might be their end.
All right.
I feel like that. I like that color blue. There, you feel better, Alberto?
Yep.
The background works perfectly. You want to hear some more good stuff?
What?
I don't know. It just seems like you like it when all the nice comments that are coming.
I like to get feedback from our audience. I'm not
Okay.
I'm not Steve who dictates what you should like.
Oh, I don't. People need to
Don't
like what
I
they.
do? I do this. Isn't this enough? Suck my
Oh
dick,
well.
people.
Oh, I did not say that.
Lick my
You want
balls,
me?
people.
You tell everybody that I don't go look at the podcast. I don't. If I go listen to one by there's some rare choice, I'll go want to listen to an old podcast show. I'll go and I'll just push play. I don't really read through the whole thing. I don't
You don't
know.
appreciate all the hard work I do.
I
That's what
just
it
thought
is.
that you type it in once and it all goes everywhere, right? Or do you type it in
Yeah.
every time on all platforms?
I type it in every time, every show, but
But
just
it
one. Well, twice, 2 channels, and then it goes everywhere.
okay. Well then I guess I owe you an apology, I guess. God dang. Shit.
And apologize to Pizza Hut for calling and complaining.
No, hell no. Never.
And with that, let's get the hell out of here. I got some pizza to buy.
Oh God, here we go.
I'll be going to Pizza
Oh,
Hut later.
speaking of places, before we go, that place that you like, those street tacos by your place.
Yeah, my buddies.
I heard a couple of bad reviews that a couple of people found rocks in their taco,
Oh,
and another person found a mosquito, and another person ended up in the ER because they got a stomach ache.
Well, I can understand the mosquito; they're everywhere, but rocks, so boy.
Yeah, they found a rock in their taco. I was like,
I told you.
how do you get a rock in the taco?
I don't know. Are you sure
How
it was
the
a
hell-
buckshot? You know, somebody shot the cow.
Maybe that's what it was. They forgot to fillet it right. Okay, so we're gonna get out of here. Carrie, make sure to tune in next Friday. We're having a special Friday show. There's no show on Thursday, and we're having a Britney Spears tribute artist on.
David
and she's
will be-
going to perform.
David will be tuning in. He says, "Ooh, I have a big Britney Spears fetish."
Oh yes, yeah. I saw her too. She looks pretty good. She's a sexy blonde. So I heard a couple of her tunes that she sang with her band. Sounds pretty good. Sounds like Britney. So crazy story. When I was a kid, and I got a failed wrapped rock on. Oh,
Foiled wrap.
she
rock
got
on
a
Halloween.
rock
Somebody wrapped
for
it in foil.
reals.
I guess somebody in the neighborhood was just giving out rocks.
Was it a Charlie Brown prank for everybody or what?
I guess so.
Crazy story. When I was a kid, I got a foiled wrapped rock for Halloween. Wow. Those people are. Hey, that's what do you call it?
You thought when you got a box of raisins that was bad. Then you get a rock.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Shit. Giving out rocks? Well, I don't know. I think it'd be harder to go out and collect rocks and wrap them up than just give them candy. The kids. Imagine going outside just because you want to be a dick. And you get a bunch of rocks, then you sit on your table and you take the time to wrap every one.
Yeah, I don't know. Just go to like an aquarium store and get like that big gravel.
Man, I think that's just being a super dick.
Carrie, were you trick or treating at Steve's house when you were young? That's something that Steve would be doing.
I think I'm going to do that this year. Damn it, that's a good one.
And then when you unwrap it, you say underneath says Pizza Hut sucks.
Yep. Under the rock. I'm going to write Pizza Hut sucks.
No. Courtesy of Pizza Hut.
Oh, gosh.
On whatever street you called.
Yeah, but for the effort it takes, you just want to be a dick, huh? Damn. I thought I was bad.
You are.
Well,
right.
I don't know. I never thought of giving rocks out to the neighborhood kids. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. First, I want to say thanks to the podcast people that we need to show some love to all the time. And we appreciate you listening on whatever podcast platform you listen. And keep listening. Spread the word about the M25 show. If you want more information about our show, go to the m25show.com, where there's links where you can see the live show. If you're just a straight podcast listener, we do offer a live stream. You can watch us, you can see us if you like, and those the website. And same for the live stream people. If you want to just hear podcast, go to the website and they got all the podcast things there, right? The links.
Yes.
Like basically, if you just want to hear our show and you don't want to go to the website, I say you do so you can see everything. You can just go to your podcast platform of choice where you listen to podcasts and just type in the M25 show. And we're on most of them as far as I know, except for Google Podcasts, but they're gone, right? There's no more.
Yeah, they don't exist no more. So
okay, but we're on Spotify, iHeart, Apple,
YouTube
Amazon.
Music.
What other one?
YouTube Music.
We're on YouTube Music?
Yes.
There you go. We're YouTubers. Good. Okay, and yes, I am an angel. I'm an angel. That's right, Alberto. See, women see the good in me, Alberto.
You're a devil disguised as an angel.
No, I'm a pure angel. I'm the sweetest of the sweet. The sweetest nectar of the nectars.
What was the story? Lucifer was God's best angel?
All right, we're going to get out of here. You got to keep busting my balloon all day. Get out of here. You want me to go listen to the podcast again? Or you just...
I'm going to drive by your house booming that part of the podcast over and over again.
In a Pizza Hut delivery car? No, thanks. All right, we're gonna get out of here. David, Carrie, and everybody else that listened, go check out our website, the M25 Show. And I think Carrie is a fan of the trio band, right?
Yep, I
believe we're gonna have him back on again because I'd like to hear another performance, but we can figure out how it sounds good because the band sounds. I'd like to have all of them come on so we can meet with a drummer, a bass, and then Chris, right? The Chris Trio Band.
Yeah,
I like to have them. They sound good. They're good rockers. I like them. And we got Carrie as a guest out of it, and she keeps tuning in, and we love that when people keep coming back. And hopefully we make you laugh and make your day a little brighter, funner.
All right.
Yeah, let's just do a show all day.
I think
piss people off.
We should do a 24-hour telethon.
We'll do a filibuster. We won't stop until we feel we've done it right. Why you should listen to the show? It'll take us probably 170 hours to get people to understand why they should listen to our show.
We started today. We'll go all the way to the Christmas show.
There you go. Then we could take about 2 months off. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. Thanks to our sponsor too, Natural Wonders. Shop on naturalwonders.com. That link is also on our website. You shop on there, you get 25% off your whole order by using the M25 show and the little promo code. And with that, we're gonna get out of here. And you want to do the thing in outro, or you want me to do it?
That's outros are your job.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right.
I put it in, you spit it out.
Don't forget that life's too short to be shy. Have fun. Be outgoing.
And don't order Pizza Hut.
Bastards.
Bye-bye.
Made me $40 for a $20 pizza. Fuckers. All right, we'll get out of here. We'll see you guys.
In high school flames, some good, some bad. Can you remember their names? Light up a smoke on Pomona Street with the long hair rockers. Oh, the memories, classic cars, big tits and bars, drinking all night like rock and roll stars. When I play that song, don't it take you back?